Do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present moment. Buddha. Meaning, life is best lived by focusing on the present and not being overly attached to the past or future. Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass, it's about learning to dance in the rain. Vivian Green. Meaning, life's challenges are inevitable, but happiness comes from adapting and finding joy despite them. The only impossible journey is the one you never begin. Tony Robbins. Meaning, the fear of starting can hold us back. Taking the first step is the key to unlocking possibilities. In the end, it's not the years in your life that count. It's the life in your years. Abraham Lincoln. Meaning, the quality of how we live our life matters more than how long we live. Don't gain the world and lose your soul, wisdom is better than silver or gold. Bob Marley. Meaning, chasing material wealth at the expense of personal values and inner peace is a hollow pursuit. Life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you respond to it. Charles R. Swindoll. Meaning, life's circumstances matter less than how we react to them, as our attitude shapes our experiences. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. Martin Luther King Jr. Meaning, staying silent in the face of injustice and wrongs diminishes our impact and our humanity. You have within you right now, everything you need to deal with whatever the world can throw at you. Brian Tracy. Meaning, we possess inner strength and resources to handle any challenges life presents. Your time is limited, don't waste it living someone else's life. Steve Jobs. Meaning, be true to yourself and pursue your own dreams, not those imposed by others. It is not the length of life, but the depth. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Meaning, living fully and meaningfully is more important than living a long life without purpose. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. Albert Schweitzer. Meaning, true success stems from inner happiness, not the other way around. To live is to change, and to be perfect is to have changed often. John Henry Newman. Meaning, life is about constant growth and transformation, perfection comes through embracing change. The best way to predict your future is to create it. Abraham Lincoln. Meaning, take control of your destiny by actively shaping the future through your choices and actions. Don't count the days, make the days count. Muhammad Ali. Meaning, focus on making the most of each moment instead of passively waiting for time to pass. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. Confucius. Meaning, overthinking and overcomplicating can rob us of life's simplicity and joy. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience, this is the ideal life. Mark Twain. Meaning, a fulfilling life can be achieved through meaningful relationships, knowledge, and inner peace. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Meaning, our inner strength and character are far more significant than external events or challenges. Life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards. Søren Kierkegaard. Meaning, we gain clarity about life by reflecting on the past, but we must keep moving forward. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Nelson Mandela. Meaning, resilience and the ability to bounce back from setbacks define true success in life. When we strive to become better than we are, everything around us becomes better too. Paulo Coelho. Meaning, personal growth positively impacts not only ourselves but also our surroundings. Life is made of ever so many partings welded together. Charles Dickens. Meaning, life is a series of changes and farewells that are woven into our experiences. Life is a succession of lessons which must be lived to be understood. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Meaning, we learn the most profound lessons through experiencing life, not merely through intellectual understanding. Do what you can, with what you have, where you are. Theodore Roosevelt. Meaning, make the most of your current circumstances instead of waiting for perfect conditions. Life isn't about finding yourself. It's about discovering who you were meant to be. George Bernard Shaw. Meaning, life is a journey of self-discovery, not just a quest to fit a pre-existing mold. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Walt Disney. Meaning, action is the key to progress, talking without action leads nowhere. Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. Dalai Lama. Meaning, happiness is created through our choices and efforts, not something passively received. It's not how much we have, but how much we enjoy, that makes happiness. Charles Spurgeon. Meaning, contentment and joy come from appreciating what we have, not necessarily accumulating more. Keep your face always toward the sunshine and shadows will fall behind you. Walt Whitman. Meaning, stay positive and focus on the bright side, and negativity will naturally fade away. You cannot find peace by avoiding life. Virginia Woolf. Meaning, true peace is found by facing life's challenges head-on, not by avoiding them. Life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. Søren Kierkegaard. Meaning, instead of constantly trying to fix life's problems, we should immerse ourselves in the experiences it offers. Life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. Anais Nin. Meaning, the more courage we have, the more expansive and fulfilling our life becomes. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. Albert Einstein. Meaning, true fulfillment comes from pursuing meaningful goals rather than relying on external validation or material possessions. Every man dies. Not every man really lives. William Wallace. Meaning, merely existing is not enough, living fully and with purpose is what counts. Turn your wounds into wisdom. Oprah Winfrey. Meaning, life's challenges and hurts can teach valuable lessons if we're willing to learn from them. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Albert Einstein. Meaning, life requires continual forward motion and progress to maintain balance and success. You will face many defeats in life, but never let yourself be defeated. Maya Angelou. Meaning, setbacks are inevitable, but resilience and perseverance ensure that we are never truly beaten. Success is how high you bounce when you hit bottom. George S. Patton. Meaning, true success is measured by how well we recover and rise after facing failure. What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. Zig Ziglar. Meaning, the personal growth that comes from striving for and achieving goals is more valuable than the goals themselves. Life is too important to be taken seriously. Oscar Wilde. Meaning, while life has its challenges, we shouldn't lose sight of the joy and lightheartedness that make it worthwhile. The biggest adventure you can take is to live the life of your dreams. Oprah Winfrey. Meaning, the most exciting journey is the one where we pursue our passions and aspirations unapologetically. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. John Lennon. Meaning, we often get so caught up in planning that we forget to live in the moment. Difficulties in life are intended to make us better, not bitter. Dan Reeves. Meaning, challenges help us grow and learn rather than drag us down. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. Helen Keller. Meaning, embrace the risks and uncertainties of life, only then can you truly live. In 3 words I can sum up everything I've learned about life, it goes on. Robert Frost. Meaning, no matter what happens, life continues, and so must we. The purpose of life is not to be happy. It is to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Meaning, life's true fulfillment comes from helping others and living with integrity. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. George Bernard Shaw. Meaning, you shape your own identity through your actions and choices. You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. Mae West. Meaning, live fully and authentically, making the most of every moment. Life is short, and it's up to you to make it sweet. Sarah Louise Delaney. Meaning, we have limited time, so make your life as enjoyable as possible. Life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. Maya Angelou. Meaning, true value in life comes from unforgettable, impactful experiences. To live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people just exist. Oscar Wilde. Meaning, many go through life passively. To truly live, one must embrace every aspect of existence.